folks, welcome back to Glory Hunter with me, DoctorBenjy FM. Today we have one of those episodes that is one of those marker episodes. Are we truly the best team in England? Well, today we get a chance to find out. The Carabao Cup final as well as the FA Cup tie versus Newcastle. Two games very, very close together because February doesn't have enough days in it. That is the only concern with this really. As I say, we play us very, very close. A Sunday, Wednesday. That's not that close at all. Are we a leap year? Oh, it's an extra, we've got the 29th. Where's she going to go? Well, February's having a whale of a time. I'll take it all back. Hadn't done my calendar research, viewers. That's the problem. We're guilty of that before. So then, let's crack on. Arsenal and Newcastle. Look, this is one of those games that if you win it, you're delighted. If you lose it, you claim you never cared in the first place. Of course, we're coming off the back of a win against Manchester United and a defeat. I say defeat. It felt like a defeat. It was a draw in the Champions League. Let's see then if these boys, the same boys that continue to seem to play every game for me, really. Look, this might be a time to rotate. The FA Cup game, probably a better place to do that because this is a final and they're going to show us what they're made of. I'm not going to start on attacking though, just positive. So still a relatively quick tempo, but not quite as aggressive. See that? You don't know what's going to happen, do you? You don't know who's flying in your direction. You've got to be very careful. Right, let's sum up this team. Let's win the Carabao Cup final. And let's go on to Newcastle and set a marker as well for the FA Cup. Of course, these domestic cup competitions, looking at you, Germany, are causing me a problem. So I'd like to get past Newcastle and then know we're free forever. There's the Newcastle side we're getting very familiar with them. We know how dangerous they are, especially Theo Hernandez. He could get sent off and kick you at any time. I hope he enjoyed the Liverpool. I say Liverpool, why would he care? I was going to say the Liverpool-Milan game. Well, I guess it's me versus Milan. So he was vested. What is vested? You've always got, when you've got a vested interest, does that just mean you're interested? It's just another word for very interested. Vested. Who's checking this? I feel like, I don't know what, I've never looked into it. Vested. I know there's a game going on, but I've got a vested interest. Unless you can't say vested without saying interest. Hello, Ollie, cool. Oh, he's there. Pause it back. Oh, never mind. Apparently you've got to say vested interest. You can't just say vested. A personal reason for involvement in an undertaking or situation, especially an expectation of financial or other gain. Well, there you are then. Free kick goes close, by the way, in case you're vested, unless you're vestedly interested in this. Well, a vested interest. Goodness gracious me. Okay, well, here we are. Look, we're cooking as Moriba, who I really, really like. Again, a player that if later in the future we will all try and pick him up, as they've played one brilliant switch to one side, another brilliant one this side. Andy Robertson's done just about enough of a job to defend it. Skriniar's then headed it away, but they're back on the ball again, Arsenal. And they look dangerous again. Don't forget, this is a cup final. Now, for Arsenal, it's basically a home game, playing just across London at Wembley Stadium, whereas Liverpool, the travel, I tell you, you've got to have had a vested interest in this as Erling Haaland's been played in. Hello, my boy. Oh my word, it's the first time ever he's missed an easy chance. There's nothing on vested at all, really. Just vested. Apparently vesting is a retirement plan. Means ownership. In a retirement plan, means ownership. Vesting. Oh my god, okay, well look at that. That's woke me up. Casado scored a screamer. And well, that was very interesting. It's 1-0 Liverpool. And look, leave the research alone, Ben, because there's a game going on here and we've scored a goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold throws it in. There's Kuhl, who'll get given the assist for this. But when you see the goal, how can you give an assist for it? It's a brilliant strike. He loves them. It's a brilliant goal. 25 minutes gone, we lead 1-0. Again, league rivals, really. Arsenal. And this is about developing a winning culture. Again, for those that are following Glory Hunter, this doesn't matter at all. So bear that in mind as Arsenal come forward and as they score. Again, whatever. Do you know what I mean? Whatever. I'm barely vestedly interested. Vestedly. I don't think vestedly is a word. Only one way to find out, viewers. Vestedly. Let's vest. No such thing. No such thing. Confer or bestow. Okay. Well, I vest all of you, viewers. You're all vested as far as I'm concerned. I'm really learning today. I mean, that's what's important about these videos, is you don't just come here and go, oh, I want to be entertained with Football Manager content. I want to go away with some life lessons. And I'm trying to provide those. And there we are. Arsenal won, Liverpool won. It's a breeze, isn't it? We owe Arsenal after last time. Easy skins for easy wins was an old gaming phrase I used to use. Copy other people that were using it in context. All right, we're at 1-1. Look, game-wise, things are pretty good so far. Again, playing on this positive mindset. Arsenal so far haven't really got things going. Scored one nice goal, but even that, we've looked the better side, I would say, so far. As they're in on goal, Martinelli, that makes us, is that going to count? I mean, everyone's paused. The referee's not sure. He's delighted. Some of the Arsenal players just walking Matt to their positions, as I think it is a goal. And the goal has been awarded. Right, sit up and pay attention, Ben. Come on, get invested. Martinelli here. It's a brilliant goal. Kieran Tierney playing on that side. As Saka, it's such a good delivery. So obviously onside. I'm not sure what Alisson Becker's doing. I'll be honest with you again, viewers. He's questionable every time we play at the moment. But the ball in, the volley, like we're not really talking about how good the volley is. The volley's so good. Saka, the perfect delivery. And yeah, just, I mean, the thing is, it didn't go in one of the corners, did it? I mean, that's why it's annoying me. I guess we have the option to play at the quicker tempo, the tempo we've been playing at all season, and that might be the ticket as Caicedo runs through, finds Kull on that side. Of course, we know he's very, very pacey, and Erling Haaland in the centre, always a threat, but Theo Hernandez does brilliantly to intercept. And now our press, how good is it? Well, good enough for Arsenal to give the ball away. I guess that's the only credit we can give ourselves, as Fabinho picks it up in a deeper position, finds Caicedo again, who might score, might pass. Ollie's in. Oh my boy, you've got to score. You've got to score those. I don't know why in Football Manager they seem to put no power in those shots when they get into those positions, but even so, a corner to be played in this time, cleared away. I guess at some point we do have to make a move. The problem we're having is that in terms of the game, we're probably dominant. So on balance, you'd think at some stage we may all get an equaliser anyway. Trent plays the ball in. There's Erling Haaland. It's in the back of the net, but unlike their goal, I don't think this one's going to count. I think he's fractionally offside. Their goalkeeper's not sure. I would love it for it to be a goal. As they do check it, it's just offside. I reckon there was half a yard in it, if that. We'll see it again. How far offside was he? About 3 weeks. So forget what I just said. And he's working, these glasses. Blimey, all over the place. As they've got a free kick now, Arsenal. If they score again, we really are in a state of bother, to the point where I will concede this tournament immediately and say that we never cared about it to begin with. I've paused the game, viewers. I mean, just to add a bit of tension, I think. We're back again. Traore into Saleh, into Mariba, and this is what I hate from Arsenal teams that have destroyed me in the past. Trent with the most unconventional clearance ever. He's got to get out to Martinelli, to Mariba. It's a dangerous position. Oh, dearie me. Luis Diaz, again, we've seen him in a couple of games recently. It's not really ticking for him. I'm thinking we go bold here. We get him off. We bring on, again, options for us. I think we probably go Sadio Mane for this. Stick him up front alongside Haaland, who's now going to play as a pressing forward. Not just to annoy you watching, but because I think it'll actually be quite a good thing for him to do. Again, you've now got the option on the left-hand side of Mane. He'll stay pushed up a little bit further, and hopefully it will isolate Kieran Tierney a little bit more. We have 20 minutes to go. I will encourage, as I sounded panicked there, what I actually did was try and disguise some facial movement as everything's frozen. Odegaard ball in. He's going to check this. Odegaard's very happy about it, like he knows they've scored. We look unnerved. I think it's, once again, viewers, I think it's a goal. The goal's been awarded. Arsenal 3, Liverpool 1. So when it comes to beating Manchester United, it's a doddle. Is it Theo Hernandez as well? Have I just caught sight of that? Oh no. Don't say it's my former boy. It's tight offside. It really isn't. He's well on, and it's a brilliant back post header as well. I'll be honest, I didn't think we'd have to mark Theo Hernandez at the back post. What a set piece that was. Central midfield wise then, we probably have to make some changes. I might go through up top here and bring on Jordan Henderson for his experience, sit him in a deep role, and again, get these boys now piling forwards. And Moble's just come on. 3 advanced forwards. I'll be honest with you, I'm panicking. Tempo slightly higher. Do you know what I think? Oh god, this is desperate, isn't it? We'll go to balance, because I just think balance is the way. I know we've got to score, but again, sometimes you just slow it down and your players start to act sensibly. As Henderson into Trent, and look how sensibly we're going to act here. You can just feel it, can't you? Nice passing move into Saka's head, and there's Cunha, and there's Odegaard, and Andy Robertson. What a lunge! He's lunged so well, viewers. He could barely get up as they work it out to this size. Again, we've got to get... We don't really press like firmly enough in these situations. We've got to get into them a little bit more. We're giving them a little bit too much time. Eventually, they play a ball that's a little bit loose, and Erling Haaland's in. And with 7 minutes to go, we kind of have to score, and we don't. And that's the problem. The Carabao Cup final is very much slipping away. Well, look, I've gone to balance, which I know some people hopefully understand that playing on a quick tempo, sometimes you'll force it and defenders will just head it away, clear it away. If you slow everything down a little bit, again, it forces the team to play a little bit smarter. In this game, you look at Arsenal's forwards, they've all played quite well, really. You look at our forwards, Haaland hasn't turned up at all. We've taken off the other two because they were doing little to nothing. And now we're 3-1 down, and not that surprised, really. Saka's in behind again, causing all sorts of bother. Left-footed strike as I don't know if you caught that, viewers. I assume the recording did. It just sort of froze. The ball didn't know where it was going. Alisson just about puts it behind. The corner to be taken. Really interesting from Arsenal, this, by the way. Not a single player towards the back post at all. It's like a line of, I don't even know if you can set that up. Saka plays the ball in and it's headed on goal, but no one towards the back post at all, just sort of lined up on the edge. That was kind of fascinating. I think set pieces need a major rework in Football Manager. There they are. Look. Carabao Cup winners then. Arsenal. Didn't care anyway. So let's go to the proper cup competition, the FA Cup. Things people actually care about, shall we? Yeah, let's. Right, I told them that was unacceptable. So, how do you feel? Matty's got a question from Sport Bible. How do you feel in the immediate wake of such a disappointment? Actually, how do you think I feel? I hate these questions. How do you think I feel? Have a guess. Right? Do you know what? You write whatever you want because it's probably right. I think you're quite annoyed and a little bit disgruntled. Oh. Darren Brown over here. I mean, how did you figure that out? It's disappointing. No one wants to lose a final, do that. We beat 3-1 again by Arsenal. I hate them. Something about finals. I don't know what it is. We get the payouts being paid. 21 grand. Haaland gets that for sneezing. Right. Well, obviously that's embarrassing because we've done ourselves no favours whatsoever there. No one's come out of that looking good. Right. We'll rest them. Although some may argue they've had 40 minutes there. At least rest. And of course, going into this game against Newcastle, do you know what we'll do, viewers? Do you know what we'll do? We'll rotate a little bit. We'll gamble a little bit. And I don't know what to do with these wingers. They don't work. They don't work in big games anyway. I don't know if we can afford to play a completely different style. Like, I don't know if we can afford to spring a little bit more against better sides, but you kind of want to assert yourself. When you think you're as good as we are, and the league table suggests it, and the amount of supply you want to try to give to Haaland, like ultimately, if you don't get him the ball, what's he supposed to do? In fact, let's do some research. How many shots did he have in that Carabao Cup final? It can't have been many. We had 15 overall. How many did he have? 10. I was going to say 10, innit? I'm going to be even more annoyed. Right, player stats. He's had, how many? Don't be 10. Please don't be 10. Shooting. He's had 5 shots, and one of them was on target. And I'm sitting here wondering why we didn't win. I mean, some of my shots have got, headers, aren't they? They're headers. We dominated the shots taken. We had one more than they did. Dominated. Honestly, don't let the facts get in the way of a good story. That's very important. It's already been... How bad's the debt there? But Christ, is that 70 million? 70 million quid. I wonder if we'll get, some drinks company. Give me 100 mil, just for no reason. That'd be handy. What's wrong with these wingers? You can't get anything out of them. He's played 2 games, got an assist, and that was enough for Young Player of the Month. I'll congratulate him. 1 assist in 2 games. Wow, February was on fire, wasn't it? Right, I'm about to get real frisky here, viewers. Oh, yeah, you heard. I'm basically playing all the players that don't always play and Casado, because I think he's good. So if this goes back again, Newcastle, FA Cup, we might as well keep players fresh. We've got bigger games to come. This is what people have been asking me to do for years, by the way, is start rotating. Keep them all for end of seasons coming up. Keep them fresh. So if we do lose to Newcastle, there's only one set of individuals. Blimey, I forget that it's not John Joe Shelby's Newcastle. I'm going to use the bench, I reckon. Blimey. This could... I still think we're probably good enough. But there's some players there that terrify me. Okay, here we not 4 nils for the record. As here we go then. Mane up towards Darwin Núñez, who has been prolific for us this season. Harvey Elliott is hit the post. Oh, dearie me. And then very calmly dealt with at the back for Newcastle. I'm surprised they didn't try and work it to the goalkeeper before getting it rid. As, again, free kick that side. Elliott towards Darwin Núñez. He's a big lad. That is pinballed away. Blimey. It's like when you do that. You'll know the reference to this. You know when you play Rocket League and you pinch the ball and what's he doing? When you pinch the ball and it just flies out like nobody's... But that's what that was like. A reference I think we've all enjoyed. As there's Maguire, you can see with his green headband. So it's a bold choice. You wouldn't catch me doing that in lockdown, especially as Harvey Elliott tries to flick it just over Sir Ethan Ampadu. I like the fact we sirred all the Welsh winners from a while ago. As Ian Timber there does well. Núñez, you can see the press there. The speed of the man was quite impressive. And it goes back to Maguire again, who's not got the crossing ability of Trent, but does have the speed and the physicality, arguably more so than Trent does. As that ball over the top towards Darwin Núñez. Good first touch. Tamori with a great challenge, of course. A man we really enjoyed during our time in Italy. As Sadio Mane heads over. 10 minutes gone. Again, you might not think this is a big game, but getting through in the FA Cup against a decent Newcastle side, very important, again, for the progression of Glory Hunter. Manchester United and Arsenal actually play each other, which is big news for us. Just because one of them has to go out. I don't know if you've seen cup competitions, but that's one of the rules. Maguire on it, back to Elliott, down to Jordan Henderson. Of course, probably his final season, Henderson. You could say that for a few of them. Of course, the fridge is moving on, as we know, as Pellegrini picks it up. Lovely ball to hit to Maguire, who finds a brilliant pass. The whole move is stupendous, viewers. Stupendous. Darwin Núñez makes it 1-0. It's a really, really good move. Newcastle didn't see it coming. The ball from Maguire, I think that was the highlight there. I don't think any relations to Harry Maguire, because there's some genuine football ability here. As the ball driven across, it's really good. I've just realised as well, he's wearing the number 8, which is probably going to annoy some people, but he can play central midfield, I think, naturally, so leave it. Tariq Lamptey would have played today, but no, Maguire's in, because Lamptey's injured, so can't play. All right, 1-0. So far, so good. And the boys in rotation here showing that when called upon, they're reliable, so far at least. City destroying West Brom 5-0, like it's absolutely nothing. That's enjoyable. All right, Newcastle surely are going to have to do a little bit more here. And from the last game, we're still playing that positive mindset, not quite as quick. And I think with the players out there, that probably helps as well as the ball's played up. Players like the Fridge and Jordan Henderson, they don't want a fast game. They want a patient, slow display. Mane might be in that as well at this point in his career. As Harvey Elliott's been played in, all he's got to do is beat the keeper. He does, but he shoots it into the Anfield crowd, which is not part of the job, really. All right, so far, very good. Praise them. I like to praise you like I should. Boom, 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 boom. I like to praise you. I'm doing the brave thing in this game as well, despite of playing 2 playmakers. I want to try out some tactical stuff this year at some stage, maybe in this save, and create a system that basically has 1,000 passes per game. Yeah, it's gonna ruin everything. Oh, that man I wasn't at all worried about has scored. Course he has. Course he has. Course he has. I'm fine. I'm relaxed. I'm fine. Why would I be anything but calm? They've scored. Because why wouldn't they score? Why wouldn't Pablo Fornal score? Because I've said he's rubbish. You know, that's never happened to me before, has it? Only 3 times this series. All right, the question is, do we want to make a change? I'm looking centrally. I'm thinking we bring on a dangerous duo to try and get us over the line. Look, I don't think Darwin Núñez has had a bad game at all. And actually, keeping him on the pitch. No, of course not. Erling Haaland's coming on. That left foot on the inside of Harvey Elliott. I'm calling it now. Harvey Elliott to Erling Haaland. Goal. Newcastle on the attack. Oh, God. They're keeping this quite neatly here. Don't do anything rash. Don't do anything stupid. Kelleher. What a save that is. Can't quite believe he's done it. But here we are. 20 minutes to go. And, of course, the FA Cup. I'm now starting to feel quite nervous. The FA Cup, quite high on our list of priorities. We need to make sure this is won. The draw is not really good news, as that was all quite rushed and panicky, and Konate at the back for Newcastle to Timber and Fornals. And the more you read these player names at Newcastle, the more you realise their team's actually quite good. Mane tries to press a little bit, at least, goes into Fornals. Okay, we're basically looking to win the ball relatively high up, but the way they've knocked it round there was quite impressive. Again, they're continuing to keep it. At some stage, they're going to cock this up or play a ball which puts under major pressure. They've done the second. Rafinha now gets it onto that left foot, plays it inside, and Kelleher. Wow, what a save. We're talking about Alisson being a bit of a joker. Kelleher might be the guy. All right, no stresses here. No stresses, no pressures. As a massive header gets it away. Haaland can't quite get there. Timber on the booking. We've got another change. I think we should probably make it. I'm thinking maybe Fabinho to come in for Jordan Henderson late doors. Or do you go for Ollie late in a game? Very, very quick. Very, very annoying to play against. Even if he's just playing like a winger role, which I think makes more sense. That might be the ticket. That Harvey Elliott Erling Haaland goal is going to be really tough to score now because I've taken one of them off. Oh, God, no. They've got a corner. I'm whispering almost. Oh, my dearie me. 10 minutes to go. All we really need is one big chance. Haaland needs one big chance. And that will be a goal, won't it? Casado running forward on that side. The man at the back post is quite free. If Ollie can head it down, he goes for goal himself. I don't know how he's won the header, to be honest. Launch this up to my centre-backs and allow us to attack again, please. Thank you. The first part is, well, nearly good enough as Maguire picks it up. There's Ollie. There's Haaland. This is the chance. This is the chance. That's bizarre. Anyway, it's a corner. Right, before this corner's taken, hang on, we've got some time. Pause it. Let's do something mad here. We've got a corner which has been whipped in from the left-hand side, right? That side, left-hand side. I'm going to put Haaland front post. I'm going to put players all around him. Annoying. Do you know what I mean? Just get them all at the front post. I'm trying to learn from what I saw from the last team. This is going to go into Haaland, and he's going to score a magical header. Here we go. Here it is. Oh, this is going to be great. Alfonso into Erling Haaland. There he is. Where's it gone? It's gone. It's been knocked out back out to him on the edge. Back in again. Henderson clears. Or it's cleared from Henderson as the time. Oh, God, no, because the cops. Why have I rotated the team? This is why you don't do it. This is why you play your best 11 at all times. Please don't score. 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 Do not score. Maicon hasn't scored. Flipping heck. Okay, is this extra time or a replay? Because if I've sat through corner, Alfonso front post, the fridge. Oh, he's off the bar. Flipping heck. The time's ticking away, big time. I'm gonna fire them up with 2 minutes to go. Can we fire us? Don't go to extra time. Is it extra time? You were kidding me. All right, I think we get an extra sub. So I'm going to say I'm not happy with the performance. We're going to try and G him up a little bit. Then I think Henderson off for Fabinho. Logical. Right, extra freshness in the middle. I don't want to go to penalties. Under no circumstances do I want to go to penalties. Encourage them. Come on, boys. Haaland, where are you, mate? Let's have one chance, shall we? Hey, Maguire, throw it in. Accurately, you've given it to one of them. Haaland, go on your left foot, son. That's it. Oh, it's so easy for Erling Haaland when you give him absolutely no pressure and quite a lot of space. It's 2-1 Liverpool. We're back in the lead. Why am I making this look so hard with what is, I think, the best team in Europe? I mean, we're quite lucky, really. Alonso nabs in there. Ollie plays the ball forward. It's a question of, can Haaland get it on his left foot? He does. And the finish is in. And now, again, I guess we just go to balanced again. Again, don't play quite as quickly. Slow it down. We're obviously shattered as we go to the second half of extra time. No team talk allowed to be given. Not even a little, good luck. Nothing allowed. We'll praise them because we're leading and they'll like it as well. So happiness is key. We lead 2-1. Newcastle have not been in the second half of extra time and we convincingly win 2-1. Football Manager, everybody. Easy. If we ignore the game against Arsenal. Easy. Well, there we are then. Good. Progression through in the FA Cup. Hopefully we've got the draw for it right now because we'll do it if we have. As Arsenal have just beaten Manchester United as well. Haaland's out with an injury for a couple of days, but we don't play Milan for a little while. The FA Cup quarter-final. I think we know what the next episode's going to be, viewers. It seems obvious. I don't know when the draw is. Is the draw soon? Have we had the draw? Where's the draw? Aha! Quarter-final draw. Here, now we're talking. So, I've got to be honest. I'd quite like to play Coventry. Do they want to play me? Let's play Coventry, please. God. Arsenal, Chelsea, City. Just avoid them all. Have some of them meet. It's irritating. So we're guaranteed to play a side in the Premier League. Oh, well, at least it's Wolves, right, guys? Yes, come on! I'm a genius. Link the clip. Good. Get them two playing each other. Lovely stuff. We play Wolves. That could be worse. All right, our home game against Wolves. We're very lucky. And let's see then. Can we continue our FA Cup run? Will we win the Premier League? It looks pretty good right now, but it's not over yet. We'll find out a little bit more next time we meet. I've got 2 league games in between. Ironically, Newcastle and Wolves. And then quarterfinals coming back against Wolves, as well as the Champions League game against Milan, where we must progress. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, you know what to do. Leave a like, and I'll see you again soon with some more. We love with care. Goodbye.